Hi, welcome back to day 15 of the Light the World, Build the Kingdom Challenge, where each day we ask God what is just one thing that we can do to build the kingdom, to make the world a better place, and then act on whatever comes. So today's thought is kind of building off yesterday's. Yesterday I gave you a meditation that you could use when you're feeling anxious and worried. And one of the people commented on that video, oh, this is something I need because I'm dealing with my children making choices that aren't the greatest. And so I promised that I would give you a meditation specifically for what to do when your children are having challenges. As a mother of 6, you're not going to get through 6 children and not have some times when you worry over your children. I've dealt with, some really hard things, medical challenges with a couple of my kids that were very difficult. And so there's a meditation that I use with that, and then also a piece of wisdom I think God has given me over the years when raising my children. I'll start with that, and then I'll end with what the meditation is. As an author, I write fiction. About half my books are fiction, half are nonfiction. And one of the things that I learned that I didn't understand quite so much until I'd written that first novel is that everyone is going through their own hero's journey. Each one of us. I'm going through one, you're going through one, your children are going through one. And a hero is only as good as the opposition that they face. If you were to read a story about a hero, but that hero never faced any challenges or oppositions or whatever, that would be kind of a boring story, right? And Christ is the author and finisher of our faith, right? He's writing our faith story. And not only are we going through challenges because we need them to develop into who we are, but also our children are going through challenges that are going to make them who He knows they can be. And as a parent, sometimes it's really hard to watch your child go through their own hero's journey, and that can be difficult. But that's one thing I keep in mind is that, God was there for me when I was going through hard things. He's going to be there for my child. These things that my child is going through are custom tailored to this child to help them to become who they're here to become. And even the worst challenges, God can turn around and make them work together for that child's good, even if it's the child's choices that aren't the greatest. So that's one thing that I try to keep in mind as I'm just watching my child go through her hero's journey or his hero's journey, and that's the insight that I got over the years. The second thing I want to share with you is that meditation. Okay, so this is something that I do. A lot of times I have this meditation to Christ that I do, whether it's over I need some insight just in my life or answers in some way, or whether I'm worried about something or worried about a child. So I've done this for years where I close my eyes and I imagine myself coming into the presence of Jesus Christ. And it may be that you go through a doorway or down some stairs or up some stairs or through a passageway, however you want to do it. Just kind of imagine yourself entering in to the presence of Christ. And there He is. He finds you on the other side. He welcomes you in. And there you can pour out your troubles. You can talk to Him about whatever's on your mind. Well, one time I was particularly worried about one of my children who was going through some difficult medical challenges. And this meditation, I was with Christ and I started telling Him about the worries about this child. And I saw Him take her, or actually I took her to Him in my mind. So she's with me. I took her to Him and I said, can you deal with this? Because I don't have the answers and she needs some help. So I took this child to the Savior in my mind, and He took her and He blessed her and He held her and he took care of her. And so I I felt such a feeling of peace about it. And I got some very clear answers about, things are going to get harder before they get better. Or, she's the worst is far behind her now. She's on her way. She's going to be okay. And I got some bearings of where she was in the process of dealing with the challenge that she had. And I began to look at this child as a hero of her own story. And to me, I'm very proud of this child because she's dealt with some really difficult things. And as a mother, to watch her triumph over those hard things, and to every day is a challenge, but she steps up to it and she finds innovative ways to deal with it. And it's an ongoing thing she'll have to deal with probably her whole life unless she's miraculously cured of it. But she's not the victim. She doesn't try to blame it on anybody else, and she doesn't just wallow in it. She steps up and fights her way through it and finds more graceful ways to get through it every day. So, but Jesus helped me get through those roughest patches of it by just me being able to take her to him and say, you deal with this. I don't know what to do. I don't have the answers. And just that visualization of taking her to him gave me the peace I needed to get through it. And him coming back and giving me insights on the bearings of where she was in the process helped me as well. So that's what I would give to you, is that meditation. Try it. Use it for everything. I do, but especially anybody I'm worried about. It wouldn't have to be even a child. It could be anybody you're worried about. Take them to Jesus in your mind and see what he does. He's always loving. He's always kind. He's always there for them and for you. And I hope that helps. Y'all take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. And please join us in the 90-day challenge if you haven't already. Just hop in now. You don't have to wait and start all at the beginning or anything. You can hop in now if you want. I do have everything archived on lighttheworldnow.com if you do want to start at the beginning. Lighttheworldnow.com. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend.